You know, I thought it was finally time. We did the HDR, now it's time for this thing. The Maelstrom it was so bad that it's the first weapon I officially brought to the oil trap. I finished up the hipfires in gold and just a Liberty Falls directed, so I have that set up and ready to go for these two. But now it's time for Opal, and I'm scared. I will say that the Maelstrom is better than I thought it was going to be. Like, I thought it was going to be completely unusable. And it's not completely unusable, but it's really, 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 really bad. Like, would I ever use it again? Like, outside of getting camos? No, probably not. But is it really like that bad to get camos? Yeah, kinda. Like, I don't even think its problem is damage output, right? Because a lot of people talk about how it does absolutely no damage. It shoots peas, which it does, don't get me wrong. But it's a full auto shotgun. Like, I'm not really expecting it to output any kind of damage. The problem with that, though, is if it's not going to output damage, it better have a ginormous fucking reserve. And it doesn't. You just run through the ammo so fast. Like, it's kind of insane how fast you go through ammo with this. In directed, I think I was on like my second round 3, right? I was just trying to get hipfire kills done. And I like legit ran out of ammo. We're down to like 40 in reserve and it's round 3, bro. Also, if you haven't already seen, I've started working on camos for the katanas, just because this is the melee I use in Warzone. So I want to get that done first so I can have Nebula katanas to run around with, because that's cool as shit. But I think for there's really no point of me going back and doing every melee for a video, because they're all really the same. Like, I feel like I would do the katanas, the nunchucks, the bow staff, the cleaver, the size. And I feel but like by the third or fourth one, that's got to be boring as shit, right? So what I'm thinking about doing, it's going to be a little bit annoying because I'd have to reset my directed. But what I'm thinking about doing is getting them all up to the point, like getting Afterlife done on all of them, and then doing a stream, getting all the melees Nebula, and then probably recording that stream at the same time. Yeah, bro, round 4, I'm out of ammo. Like, that's this gun's problem. It's not even the damage output. It's just you run out of ammo because it has nothing in reserve. To be fair, I have not used this thing on round 30 plus. I don't know how bad it really gets. But for me, the biggest problem has been ammo. No, I think that's how I'm going to go about it. I'll probably stream it and then record said stream and then upload the video of getting all of them Nebula. And it's not like it's going to be short. Like, it's not like I'm just going to be able to set up the elites, get another melee, get the elites, get another melee, get the elites. I'm gonna have to reload into the directed every single time, so it's not gonna be like a short stream. It's just I feel like if I went through and did my format for all my videos for all the melees, it would just get stupid boring. It'd be the same video over and over and over and over again. You know, like doing different weapons, at least there's some sort of variety between the weapons. Like, I was using a sniper last time, I'm using a shotgun now. Before that, I was using an assault rifle. Before that, it was an SMG. They all play completely differently. Yeah, I'm doing at least realistically 90% the same challenges outside of special challenges, but melees are all the exact same, bro. They're all gonna perform exactly like you'd expect a melee to perform. And there's gonna be zero variation to it whatsoever. I will say, even though I was talking about I don't think the damage output is really that bad, it's bad, don't get me wrong. I by no means am trying to act like the Maelstrom actually does some sort of damage, but I think its bigger problem is just its ammo. But bro, insta-kill is a blessing with this thing. Let's open this. I also had someone ask me why I opened this door on directed, even though I have the Wonder Fizz up there. I don't need to open that door to get to Jug. It's just a waste of points. And you are absolutely 100% right. I've just done more of my camos in the normal mode rather than directed, so that is just complete force of habit. I'm not doing that intentionally at all. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just opening the door and getting Jug. Because on Liberty Falls, I'm pretty sure that is the first perk that I always get, which actually, speaking of that, I probably should grab it, which we should have enough. Yeah, we'll have enough. Only thing that's going to suck is that now we're going to have to save up a little bit more for Pack-a-Punch. And oh, Christ almighty, bro. Oh, I need this thing Pack-a-Punched ASAP. Wait for these guys to get up here and then get Deadshot. I got Jug because from the moment that I get Deadshot, that would be 3k instead of 2500. But I'd rather just get Jug first and then get Deadshot. Ooh, double points right now is kind of annoying. That would have been nice if I got that off like the first zombie of the next round. Also, the oil trap is disgustingly good for XP. Like, I'm kind of at the point, like, obviously I want to get all the guns Nebula at the very least, and I want to get at least a majority of them dark matter. But like, my main goal is leveling up since I'm Prestige Master. I think my like very, very end goal for BO6 is to hit 1,000. And bro, that oil trap, oh my God, whenever I'm not recording or I'm doing a specific gun, maybe for the melees just in general, I'll get them up like with the oil trap because holy shit. And there's an even better way to go about it because with the oil trap, if you ADS with any gun, like if you're running a site, it counts for the reticle challenges too. Like you can get camo challenges done at the same time and do reticles, which is like, oh, why would I ever want the reticles? The reticles outside of the normal red dot sight are kind of dog shit. Or why would I ever need a different reticle for my 8 times? Just use the sniper scope. Like absolutely, you're 100% right. The thing is the reticles, once you like complete the next one, it's like a camo challenge. You get XP for it. So you just get even more XP while you're doing that. Like if you're just gonna say run the Maelstrom and you're gonna be getting just camos done with this, just the crits, you might as well just throw on a red dot sight or just something that you haven't gotten the reticles for in zombies and just ADS while the zombies are dying to the oil trap. It's legit. If you're going to do the oil trap anyways, you might as well do that because you're just missing out on free XP. Please God. Oh my God. I need to get this thing pack punched. I need it to be round 10 so I can upgrade its rarity because holy moly, bro. It is shocking at this point. Oh my God. How many more points do we need? We need 5k plus 2250. So we literally need 400 more points. Sorry, 410 more points. I have to be as specific as possible or I'll get the actually comments. But no, melees, I think I'm gonna do up to Nebula for all of them off screen. Not Nebula, like get up to Nebula for all of them, like get Afterlife on all of them, and then just do one big stream where I get them all done. I'd rather focus on the normal weapons, get all of those done, and then the what's it called event starts in like 2 days. Like it starts on Thursday. Whenever this video will be going up on Wednesday, so it'll be tomorrow. The point that you're watching this video, if you're watching it like when it came out, the like Black Ops tribute event comes out tomorrow, and that's gonna bring the nail gun. I think like game plan for that is as soon as that event comes out, that's definitely when I'm going to be sat at the oil trap because I think the tribute event is just XP. Okay, our Maelstrom is pack punched. It's round 10. We can officially throw this bad boy up here, break that head, get this thing to blue rarity, and maybe by the end of this round, maybe possibly, hopefully, we can get this to purple rarity. Let's just shoot the crystals and see if we can't get some salvage. There's one. That's armor. That's not salvage. Crystal, salvage? Nope. Semtex, not what I wanted. Salvage, huge. We also get salvage from the dropping bodies. I should probably go check that. Holy essence. Oh my God. As long as we can get one salvage drop, as we get a salvage drop and another salvage drop, okay. This is the first time ever this game has given what I've asked for. I just dropped, what did I drop? I picked up, okay, now this actually kills things. This is great. We're back to that round 1 damage, which is huge. Plate, but we're almost out of ammo, bro. That's crazy. This thing just rips through your ammo. I have the essence and the extra salvage. Let's have to buy ammo. Let's, oh, Mangler huge. I need you for Opal. Get over here. Okay, let's get speed cola and then, oh, max ammo huge. Let me go through as much ammo as I can before I pick this up. I don't even know what we get next. PhD? PhD? Stamina up? Ooh, you know what we should probably do, which I've completely forgot, and I didn't shoot off the arm of the Mangler, and that's going to come to bite me in the ass. We should probably build the jet gun. Forgot about that. Forgot that we're doing Opal and we're not doing just gold. We don't need actual kills with this weapon. Open you. Break this open. Place you. Start the water valve. Okay, and now we get all the parts for the jet gun. Try and save the one zombie that doesn't have purple eyes. That doesn't flip the round. I feel like he's about... No, okay, not about to die. Come on, asshole. Get over here. And then we sprint over here. Get as far as we can, then we just use our ether shrouds. Break my armor. There we go. Ether shroud over here. Run away, pussy. And turn on the water valve. I honestly completely forgot like what we were doing. I was just getting kills. Pick you up. Now we need to go sit in the graveyard until we get Big Boy himself to spawn in. Might as well grab PhD. Stamina up, armor, just saving up for pack punch. That's where we're at. I don't think the Maelstrom from this point will be too bad. I think Opal is going to be the most annoying part. Afterlife and Nebula are like actually going to be free because I have a save file on Directed already set up. I haven't done anything in it yet, to be fair, but it's like sat at round 11 right now. So my gun's already like upgraded. There isn't a ton like to do with it. Hopefully we can get blessed and just get the Mangler first. There we go. We got the tool shed key. Okay, now we just got to wait for another Mangler because I was dumb and I didn't shoot off his arm. Open this up, get the next jet gun part, and now we literally just need a Mangler spawn. We can't do anything until we get a Mangler spawn. And as always, with the magical Maelstrom, we are almost out of fucking ammo. Thank God. I don't like what's going on with the game. I'm asking for stuff and it's giving it to me. I'm saying we're out of ammo and they give us a vermin round for max ammo. What are they cooking up? What are they chefing up? I almost said I'm getting the Margwa. I'm getting the Abomination. The first one I do on that directed mode is absolutely going to be an Abomination. I'm calling it. That's what they're chefing up. This game never ever gives me what I asked for. I think before anything, I'll probably save up for the double pack for this thing. I think that's probably our best bet. Hey, Mangler, take off your arm. There we go. Like, it's still fine against the Manglers as of right now. But with this thing's track record, bro, I don't know. I don't know how long that's going to last. The blessing and curse of Liberty Falls is you can get weapons set up really early. But with that, you don't know how bad they're going to be like later game. Ooh, first one. I don't like this. I don't like this. Everything is going right. This is not normal. Especially when I'm doing a gun like the Maelstrom. They love to torture me, bro. Like, I don't like that it's going so well, which is like a crazy thing to say, but it's not normal. But no, I don't think people were overreacting with how bad this gun is. Like, even I will still heavily say that this thing sucks. Like, it's not great, but it's really not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Whenever I used it originally, I tried it out for like 4 or 5 rounds whenever Citadel first came out, and then never touched it again. I refused to touch it again, but I don't know. I don't know how to describe the Maelstrom. It's like a wannabe haymaker. It's like a almost a haymaker. It's like it's the haymaker's little brother finally got his turn on the Xbox. Yeah, I mean, at least it's doing damage to the Abomination. Yeah, do your this bullshit. How long that'll last? Probably not long, but you know, it's doing damage right now. I say that as it struggles very heavily, and I'm already almost out of ammo again. Oh my God, it's finally dead. I literally killed it with my last bullet. Luckily, now that I say that, we can go double pack this. Let me also put this, get napalm burst so we can just absolutely farm the Manglers. Pack a punch you, then we get stamina, then we pack a punch of jet gun, and then I don't know. Past that, I'm winging it. I just have to see how it goes. How much is this? 4 or 5? Okay, that's not even bad. But no, yeah, the Maelstrom is the Haymaker's younger brother that finally got to play on the Xbox and like accidentally deleted the good save file and made his own. Like, this is getting really specific, but I feel like you know what I'm saying, right? Like, that makes sense. It's like, it's not that new save file is bad per se, but it's definitely less than. And it's like the older brother, the Haymaker, had some like pre-patch weapons that you can't get anymore in said save file that were OP. While the Maelstrom, they can't get those anymore. Come on, round flip. I have double points. Please flip. Please round. Come on, zombies, just start spawning, please. Okay, let's grab stamina up before I forget, and then we'll pack a punch the jet gun, and then we'll see where we're at point-wise. I think one of the other things is double tap has really helped the Maelstrom, at least damage output-wise. Again, it just makes it fly through its ammo even faster, which is its like really big problem. We got another double points? Oh my God, what is going on? But damage output wise with double tap, it's not nearly as bad as it used to be. So like, if you just want to do it in directed, first perk you get is double tap, and or just play the Shattered Veil, which has double tap on the map, it won't be nearly as bad as it was. Also, we can pack a punch the jet gun, we can get armor. We're good perk wise until we can get the other ones. I think we're good. I think we're chilling. Let's back punch you. Also, the skin that I'm wearing in Zombies, this skin, bro, I have to do a video on the AMAX that's in this bundle, because I think a lot of people don't know and or just don't realize, because the blueprint for the AMAX in that comes with a sight on it. But the AMAX in that bundle, its iron sights are so pay to win. It's insane. I specifically got it because I want to make a video on that, just it being pay to win, because it's absurd. It completely gets rid of like the back half of the iron sights, and it's just the front half. So I don't really know how to explain this. So like the V that's in the back, right? Get rid of that. And all it is like that little half circle with the line in the middle that's at the front of the gun. It is insane. And it's for literally, besides the AK, what is the best AR in the game, at least for Warzone. Come on, Abomination. How are we getting another Abomination before we're getting another Mangler? This is kind of horse shit, bro. Can't even lie. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. At least with this thing double packed, purple rarity, and having napalm burst on it, it's actually good at dealing with the Abomination to a degree. I can feel it already that even with this thing upgraded again, an Abomination in 10 rounds is going to blow. But as of right now, I don't even really have to aim. At least if we're just talking the Abominations. I was telling my buddy Dan, because with the oil trap thing, he likes the camos. He wants to get the camos, but like bro's ADHD is worse than mine. So he's like, he literally said, he's like, with that oil trap, I might actually try and get the camos. Like I might just do it that way and also use that to level up. Like he prestiged and then he did the oil trap once. By the end of it, he was almost level 20. Like you get a ton of XP for the oil trap, bro. It's kind of insane. But no, either way, he started doing the camos because of the oil trap. And I forgot the point of the story. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I got halfway through that and forgot what I was talking about. No, I remember. Hi, this is how an actual unstructured conversation with me goes. Halfway through my sentence, I'll forget what I'm talking about. But either way, I was explaining to him, I'm like, the two most brain dead and mind numbing parts of the entire camo grinds is the crits and Opal. Once you're through the crits, you get gold. Like gold is easy. The special challenges usually are really easy. Opal just takes forever. There's probably faster ways to do it. I know I've mentioned it a couple times and I've had people mention it to me. I haven't done the Easter egg, so I don't know what this is specifically, but people have talked about a Step of the Ice staff. I don't know if that's for elites or specials or what it's for, but they said it's really good for camos, like in directed mode, because you can just farm it and it's like every 30 seconds. I'm like, apparently there's that, but realistically, Opal, like you can get weapons done at the same time as you're doing this. Like realistically, if I had another weapon that I really wanted to do, I could just like use it to kill these zombies while I'm doing this and just getting the Mangler kills for Opal. And for y'all, absolutely 100% do that. Like that is the best way to do it. I just use the jet gun and I just use whatever weapon it is that I'm using and getting the camos for, because I try and focus on using that weapon for the video and using only that weapon for the video. Also, I can upgrade this to gold, which I'm gonna go do. I feel like we should be able to get triple pack. We should be able to get triple pack and perks. Damn, bro, there's still so many zombies. Holy shit. I thought we were at like the end of the round, but no. But no, that's what I was explaining to him. I'm like, the two hardest things, and for anybody that's just starting the camo grind and or like can pull up, I concur, I agree. The two most annoying parts of the camo grind for anything, besides maybe melees, is crits or elims because they take forever, and Opal because it takes forever. But Nebula, Afterlife, Gold, and the special challenges are stupid easy. Like stupid easy. It's like once you're done with the crits, right? You get over that mountain. So you're over the mountain. It's a downhill slope. It's like, okay, this is nice. I can relax. And that relaxing part is gold. And then once you're through gold, Mount Everest stands before you named Opal. But then once you're through Opal, it's another downhill relaxing slope and then nothing else. And then it's over. And then that's it. But I don't know. I think those are the only two annoying parts of the camo grind. Obviously with melees, pre-directed, it was just Afterlife. But you know, with directed, you can just, at least with Liberty Falls, all you do is you just go sit on that car up there, either on round 3 or round 5, whatever round you want to sit on, depending on what speed you want to get it done. You just sit on top of like the SWAT cars over here, like the armored cars, like the Janus cars, and you just let the zombies jump up, and while they're jumping up, while they're climbing onto the car, you kill them with a melee. And that's it. It's that easy. Like, I don't even think Afterlife is that hard for the thing that they were hard for, which was melees, because you can't get hit. Oh, it's round 25. I didn't even realize. Girl, let's kill like some of these zombies. Let's try not to kill all of them. I don't know if we're towards the end of the round. I just want to go get perks before the round ends. Yeah, we're like at the end of the round. But no, those who have done the camo grind are on Nebula. They'll probably agree with that. I just, who knows? Maybe that's just a me thing, but just the two longest parts consistently through every single weapon that I've ever done in this game. The two longest parts are getting the crits, which you can do the oil trap now, so I guess that doesn't even really count. But if you're doing it without the oil trap, getting the crits and just Opal, because you just need to wait for, at least with Liberty Falls, you should wait for anglers to spawn. It honestly may be faster to just do the oil trap for Opal too, like if I'm being 100% real. Also, I just like to say, this is what I'm talking about with double tap. It makes it fly through its ammo faster. But here, I have this group of zombies. I have this thing fully upgraded with double tap, and I have rapid fire on it. If I just hold the trigger, like, this thing shoots ridiculously fast. I definitely think double tap helped it out significantly. It's just, I don't think there's a single weapon that I've had to buy more ammo for than this absolute shit stain. I don't know if we double pack the jet gun or if we get tier 3 armor. What do we have for Opal? 10 out of 30? Damn. This is what I'm talking about, is we're on round 26 and we're only at 10 out of 30. Like 2/3 of the manglers are just round 30 plus. It's just Opal takes forever, bro. I will say the one thing with Opal that I do think is not stupid, but I really think there needs to be some sort of scaling with it. Is like, I get them making it all the same across all the guns for all the challenges. Like, absolutely, but there are some guns or some weapon classes that are just so significantly worse that having you do the same thing that you would do for like the AMAX on the Maelstrom is crazy, devious, diabolical work. It's like with the AMAX, at the very least, I can get whatever that is done fast because it's the AMAX. But with the Maelstrom, bro, thing sucks. Uh-oh, don't burn to death. Don't burn to death. Don't burn to death. Please don't. Shit. I'm gonna go double pack the jet gun. Then after that, I'll get tier 3 armor. And we probably don't need to do anything past double packing this. Also, if you guys haven't seen, this is gonna be more for my people that play Warzone. Because I'm gonna be doing the camo ground. I'm probably gonna be doing majority... The thought of Abyss made my brain malfunction, bro. I'm probably going to do majority of it off screen just because I'm going to get majority of it done in Warzone casual just because you can farm bots. But I don't know how enjoyable that would be. Maybe like whenever I'm done with a weapon class, I'll make the video on it instead of doing like every weapon, and or just do like specific guns that I've used and I'm like, yikers, this thing is fucking atrocious, and like leave it to stuff like that. But for Warzone with Reloaded, bro, they're adding so much good shit. Like the one biggest thing drives me crazy. You know, I hope it drives everybody else crazy unless you're just a rooftop camper. Probably doesn't drive you crazy and you're not going to like this. They're finally adding back with Warzone Reloaded, or Season 3 Reloaded. They're adding back the ascenders on the outside of buildings, which not having those ascenders has been so annoying. They're also adding back in Warzone Ranked, which I hope it's not just Verdansk, and I hope we have like Resurgence Ranked back. I don't know, bro, call me crazy, but Rebirth Ranked is so much fun. I just prefer Resurgence and Rebirth and just those smaller maps in general. For Warzone, I feel like it plays so much better than big map Warzone. And that's just me. I prefer the gameplay of the smaller maps. I know some people prefer like big map Warzone. To each their own. I've always been more of a fan of the Resurgence mode. In every single iteration of Warzone, the Resurgence mode for me has just been 10 times more enjoyable. So I hope that whenever they add ranked, they have both. But if they don't, I'll probably still play Verdansk, because my biggest issue with Verdansk right now, I don't really like the map at all. I'm gonna be so real. I think as a battle royale map, I'm not even talking about like just Call of Duty. As a battle royale map, if I'm comparing it to like Apex, if I'm comparing it to Fortnite, I'm just comparing it to other battle royales, Verdansk is definitely like bottom 3. I don't think the Call of Duty team is just that great at making bigger maps, and they absolutely cook on the smaller maps. I'm not the biggest fan of Fortune's Keep, but like Ashika Island, bro, Ashika Island and Rebirth, holy moly, bro, they cook. It's like if they could transfer maps as good as those two into big map Warzone, oh my god, it would be great. But one of the big problems is if you're in the downtown area, if you're in any area with a building more than 2 stories, and you're on the ground, you lose. And that's because they didn't have these ascenders to get up and actually challenge these people that are dog shit. Their thumbs barely work. And the only way they can do anything is if they're sat 15 stories above you with their zero recoil AMAX class they got off TikTok. And they're building up as much cheese on the spot that their character is sitting in as the cheese caked into their fucking gaming chair. And like that's the big problem with Verdansk is it just promotes that type of gameplay. Well, stuff like Ashika Island and Rebirth, yes, there's still people that do that. But those people 90% of the time do not win the game. I don't think it's the worst big map that they've ever made. Maybe, no, because Caldera exists. Also, what are we at? 17? We should be able to fly through it here soon. We should be getting like 3 to 4 manglers around. But I don't know. I don't like big map Warzone. It can absolutely be fun to play with friends, but I'm like from the more like ranked and like winning standpoint and gameplay standpoint of it, I'm not the biggest fan of Verdansk. If you are, you are. I could care less. Objectively, even if I enjoyed Verdansk, I think it's objectively just still a bad map. It has the same exact problems that like Kings Canyon has in Apex. It's if you have to rotate, also dog shit circles. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Horrible circles on Verdansk. But it's the same problem that Kings Canyon has, where if you have to rotate into any area because of zone, if someone is holding there, already you lose. 90% of the time, you lose. And it's like, oh, that's how a battle royale works. You're supposed to hold the people rotating in, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but it's specific choke points with no other way to get around it. And that's where the vehicles came into play in original Verdansk, and I think it played better when it was like that. But a good 50% of the vehicles suck now. Like, you're just asking to die, especially with like the HDR existing right now. It is so easy to get shot out of any car right now. And vice versa, to shoot anybody out of any car right now. It's so easy. Is that the HDR's fault? No, you can do it with any sniper, because the HDR is the best at it. I would have been happier if we got like the Cold War version of Verdansk back and not the MW 2019. I know the MW 2019 is like more nostalgic for people, but I think even people that are like, they like Verdansk and they are hit by that nostalgia, I think even those people, correct me if I'm wrong, we can all agree that the Cold War version of Verdansk, with like the old stadium, with Promenade not super built up, with the ascenders going up to all the buildings in downtown, like shit like that, I think everybody unanimously can agree that that version of Verdansk was just better. I'm all for people having Verdansk and like playing Verdansk. Like it's total, like I would rather have that than what we had. But if we're gonna get it back, can we get the good version, the like actual good updated version of the map? Can we get that version back, please? If that was the case, it would be so much better. Who knows? Maybe as the seasons go on, like maybe season 4, it's like, okay, now we're gonna get this back. Also, I didn't realize they're adding the nail gun, but they're also adding the Spectre back from BO1, which I have a sneaking suspicion that that thing is going to be disgusting for sniper support. With how good the KSV is right now, I feel like the Spectre is going to play the exact same way as the KSV and is going to be disgusting. I mean, I hope it's good. I hope it's good in zombies too. I can't see it being all that good, but you know, who knows? Maybe we will be pleasantly surprised. Also, the nail gun is going to be crazy. The nail gun is just good. Every version of it is good. So hopefully this version of it is also good. That's what we're at. We're at 20. Oh, I want done. I want to be over with. I want to be done with this. Also, I think I only talked about it a little bit in the last video, but someone like asked me about it in the comments. I don't really think it's a spoiler because it's like a 20-year-old show, but I started watching Bleach, right? I have put off Bleach or watching Bleach for so long, and now that I'm like, I think let me check. I actually need to check where I'm at. I'm on episode 71. Bro, Bleach is peak. Like, Bleach is actually just so good. Also, I think as I've gotten like 70 episodes deep, I don't think there's a single show that I've watched that rivals the Bleach OST, like the soundtrack. Obviously, that shit is so heavily copyrighted. So like I can't like play an example, but what I call it is the lock-in song, like the Bleach lock-in song, which is whenever any character is about to lock in for a fight, they play this OST. And bro, that song, it makes it feel like you're fighting too. Like you have to lock in too to even watch this shit. Fuck, I need to find the name of it. It should be in my YouTube history because I like just looked it up. Okay, it's called On the Precipice of Defeat. If you've never watched Bleach, look it up. I don't care if you stop this video. I don't care if you have to come back. Listen to that shit right now. If you're watching this on your TV or your laptop or your computer or your Xbox, whatever it is, go on your phone, go on YouTube, look up Bleach On the Precipice of Defeat, and listen to that shit really quick. You don't listen to the whole thing, just whenever it gets to like the lock-in part, and you'll know what I'm talking about. And if you've watched Bleach and you already know what I'm talking about, tell me that isn't the hardest shit you've ever heard. There is not a single OST of any show that I've ever watched besides maybe that one song from Solo Leveling. But I don't know, bro. Like, that song from Bleach is so good. Like as soon as you hear that shit like ramping up in the background, you know something crazy is about to happen. It's also like one of the first shows in a really long time. It's like a lot of the times I'll just put on like whatever show I'm watching before I go to sleep, and then whenever I get a little bit tired, I'll just turn it off, close my eyes, right? So that's like how it usually works. There are so many points that I've gotten to so far in Bleach, and it is the first show to do this in a very long time for me. I could not stop it. I could not stop watching it. I didn't care how tired I was. I could not turn it off. Whatever was happening, I couldn't turn it off. But like the point that I'm at right now is like with giving as little spoilers as possible, even though the show's 2 decades old. I got probably one of the biggest plot points spoiled to me multiple times. I just didn't know what it was, which is like, if you've watched Bleach, Ichigo's other like state, the thing that he can, you know, turn into. Before I watched the show, I'm just like, oh, that's a cool thing that he has on his face. Little did I know that it was in fact not a cool thing that he had on his face. But I'm at the vampire part, which just like, I don't know if this, I need to look up like what the filler episodes is. I don't know if this is a filler arc or like an actual arc. I would assume it's an actual arc because they, you know, talk about things that happen in what's definitely an actual arc. But as of right now, bro, like I finished all the episodes with like the games with the like little blonde girl. And this arc after the whole Soul Society arc is like, I don't know if I'm feeling it. Well, there we go. There's Opal. Opal's finally fucking done. Oh my God. Get me into the directed mode. I want an easy, fun time. All right, time to leave this game. But I'm not 100% sure if I'm like into it. It really annoys me. I get it. I get why they did it. It makes sense story-wise, but it really annoys me how much Ichigo got nerfed. Because like, bro was finally getting strong and he was finally like cool as shit. And then they just nerfed him so hard, bro. Okay, we should have our save file. There we go. What I will say though, is that Ichigo's sword, that's like the first sword from a show, whether it's like an anime or just like an act like Game of Thrones or anything like that. It is the first sword from a show that I want on my wall now. His sword is so cool. And I don't know if there's more, but I've only seen like, he had his first sword, which is just a big sword, but then his second sword, cool as shit. And then again, trying to like avoid spoiling it as much as possible. But then the next one, like the next step up, which obviously if you've watched the show, you know what that next step up is. Even that sword, bro, it's just clean as fuck. It's just blacked out. That shit's cold. Okay, but now all we need to do is just don't get hit. The end. Realistically, I could just drop down here and do that strat that I always do and kill the Mangler first. There we go. Okay, let's go down here and let's just sit in our magic little corner. And since we have this thing upgraded, it's like it'll absolutely rip through these guys. But no, it doesn't have to be like made out of metal, whole shebang, like actually 1-to-1. I want a replica. I want a replica of his sword on my wall now. Right now. As fast as it could possibly get made. I need it. Also, I didn't really think this through. I dropped down because I thought I was in more desperate need of ammo than I was, but I'm just not. I do kind of need ammo, but I don't even really need to sit in that corner. As long as I have that door closed, I'm good. Let's grab PhD just so we can slide around a little bit faster. I already have this double packed. But no, so far, thoroughly enjoying Bleach. I'm kind of mad that I put it off at like, now that I've watched it, I'm kind of mad that I put it off like this long because it is, bro, it's so good. Like if you've been thinking about watching it, definitely watch it. Like this may sound a little insane for people that have, like are fully caught up with Bleach and or have watched Bleach. But my cousin asked me the other day, he's like, what should I watch first? He's like, should I watch Frieren or should I watch Bleach? And I told him Frieren. And before you are up in arms and rioting, it's because Frieren is 20 episodes. Bleach, the just first part of it, not including the 1,000-Year Blood War, just the first part of it is 300. I'm like, just get through Frieren and then watch Bleach. You're going to be able to get through Frieren very fast. And Frieren is one of the best shows, just shows, not even animes. Frieren is one of the best shows I've ever watched. That's another one. If you've been putting off Frieren or just trying to like, should I watch it? You know, since there's this whole big discourse between Frieren and Solo Leveling, which I'm sorry, if you're on the Solo Leveling side, you're wrong. I've read all of Solo Leveling. I love Solo Leveling. Solo Leveling doesn't hold a candle to Frieren at all. Frieren clears it in every single category besides maybe fights. But even then, the animations for the fights of Frieren are better than Solo Leveling. But Solo Leveling fights are better. But that's it. That's the only thing that Solo Leveling has over Frieren. I love both, but if we got to pick one or the other, bro, Frieren is one of the best shows, best anime ever. Probably check. What are we at? Oh, 8 out of 10. Oh, bro, we're almost done. I didn't realize we were just flying through Afterlife. The Afterlife's almost done, and then we just go through the Easter egg. We can get Nebula done like ridiculously fast. We already have this thing like a lot more upgraded than we usually do because I was sat on here getting the hip fire kills done and then just gold done while I was waiting for my food to get here. So since we got that done, we already had this directed mode like rocked and ready to go. There we go. There's Afterlife. Huge. That was very, 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 very easy. Okay, let's start the Easter egg. I just pray to God that once we're done with the LTG, it just, my retinas. Once we're done with the LTG, it just gives us the Mangler right out the gate and we are good to go. Pick up you. Oh, I already have the Mangler cannon. I didn't even realize. Before we do that, let's get this part. Open that up. Give me the part. First try, bro. What is gonna happen? What is the bad thing that's gonna happen? It's given us that part first both times. Everything's been pretty easy. What's gonna happen to Nebula? It's gonna give us the abomination. Bro, I'm calling it. We're gonna get the abomination. That's gonna be the bad thing that it does. I'm scared. I'm terrified even. Okay, let's bait these guys over here. I'll let them break my armor so they get stunned. And we'll use this. And then we should be able to get it. They should run away pretty far. We get a decent amount done. I didn't put a plate back on. And would you look at that? Magical wonders of the Maelstrom. We are already out of ammo. Okay, get this done. And we'll have this part. And the only one we need is we need the key from the groundskeeper. Okay, there we go. There's the water pressure gauge. I just need to save up for the triple pack. We're good perk-wise. We really don't need anything else, especially not in directed mode. Ooh, with my salvage, I was saving up for gold. We should probably just get this. Like, we should get napalm burst just so we can clear the Mangler with our eyes closed. Okay, now we just gotta wait for this asshole to spawn. And once he spawns, we're good. Oh, there he is. Huge. Give the tool shed key. Clear these guys. Like, the Maelstrom looks like it's good right now, but it's because it's purple double packed, almost nearly fully upgraded, and it's round 11. That is the magic and the illusion of directed mode. Build this jet gun, get all these parts. You can build the LTG, and then we're good to go. Build you. Pick up the jet gun again. Open the bad boy up. Pick the bad boy up on the ceiling. Run over here. Get on top of the roof. Come down from the roof onto the truck. Give the window the sucky suck. Listen to Blanchard talk about his favorite egghead. Go to the church. Get the top hat. And please, please, Lord, please, sweet God, sweet baby Jesus, Mangler. Just give me the Mangler. Mangler's not Margwas. Mangler's not Margwas. Okay, we have the LTG. We pick this up, bring this to the trap, and then we just have the defense step and we're good. And we play the bad boy right there. Mangler not Margwa. Mangler not Margwa. This is so much easier than when I had the HDR, bro. HDR is so slow. Please, please, bro. You know, there's a Mangler spawn. Come on. That's gotta be a sign, right? You're gonna spawn a Mangler here. You're not gonna spawn an abomination. Also, I'm not stupid. I know they're abominations. I know they're not Margwas, and my chant makes no sense. It just sounds better. And Mangler's not abominations. Please, please, please. Yes! Bro, so what's the thing that's gonna go wrong? This doesn't make sense. Nothing's gone wrong. Usually something goes wrong. There's always something that goes wrong. So why has nothing gone wrong? What's gonna happen? It's gonna be like a Donnie Darko type beat, like is a plane engine gonna fall in my apartment and I just die? That's it. We've had too much good luck in this game for like the bad luck to be anything but something completely absurd. Oh my God. Oh, this thing is just ripping through its ammo, bro. Give me more ammo. I want to pack a bunch of this thing, but like I have to waste so many points on just buying ammo. That ammo again. I mean, I guess I could just use my jet gun. So let's buy ammo. Almost have enough to triple pack this, then it will legitimately be free. We're already at 2 out of 10. It's crazy because this is like one of the nebulas that I'm going to get and probably never see again because I have no reason to use the Maelstrom ever. I don't even know if this thing is good in zombies or not zombies, obviously. What am I talking about? Multiplayer or Warzone, because it was horrible in zombies, but I didn't even want to risk touching it in the other modes. So like, I don't know if this thing is bad or if it's good in the other modes. With its damage output in this, I could only imagine it's equally as horrible. But then again, like the HDR is really good in multiplayer and Warzone, but it sucks in zombies. Also, if I get one more comment on that video telling me, oh, it does a lot of damage. It's like I mentioned that multiple times that that's the only thing it has going for it is its damage, but it's too slow for it to even to be usable. Like that's the thing with like newer zombies with like Cold War or BO6 is the guns that are gonna do better are like the faster ones. Like ones that have like decent or okay damage, but you can move around faster, or you can shoot faster, or you can clear zombies faster, whatever it may be. Like its damage is good against elites, like absolutely, which also we can triple pack. Speaking of that, its damage against elites is decent, but like that at the cost of being like one of the worst ad clear weapons in the game is, it's not worth it. Maybe if it was in the box, you already had like your ad clear weapon or like your ray gun, whatever it is, and you just want to use that to do damage against elites, like, yeah, by all means, go for it. Go for it. But outside of that, in what world are we using that? Just use the better sniper this season, the AMAX with the 10 round mag. It's crazy that directed and double tap can make any weapon in the game good. Like as soon as you get triple pack and directed, it is so free. Or there's still zombies spawning in, bro. No, bro, I want to get this gun done, which we're halfway done with Nebula. We're almost there. I want to get this gun done so I can just farm the oil trap and probably put on bleach. Because like I said, I'll probably do that for like all the melees just to get the kills done. Super easy. And then like actually do the challenges, like the other ones, if I can't do them on the oil trap, and just get those ready for that stream. I have no idea when that's going to be. It's going to entirely depend on how many of the melees I can get done and how fast I can get them done. Like it could be this week. Realistically, it would probably be next week, but I'll just focus on other normal guns first. Wait for the nail gun to come out and the Spectre to come out, get those two done, and then probably work on all the melees. I feel like that's probably my best course of action, is going about it that way. I'll probably get the katanas at the very least Afterlife tonight, but then just like save everything else. That's 7, right? We're at 7? 7. I know how to count. Look at me. Bro, I didn't think, whenever they said they were adding a power drill, right? I'm like, I don't know how they're even going to top this. How it could get cooler. Now we legitimately have a skateboard. We have katanas. We have size. We have a goddamn bow staff. They did it, bro. They did the impossible. They somehow topped a power drill melee. There we go. This is gold, fully upgraded, and has the Mangler's weakness. Here, let's start this. As soon as he spawns, let's see. There he is, and now he's like dead in half a second, bro. Maelstrom is new zombies meta. If I ever get a video like that, hitting the fattest dislike of my life. I'm gonna wind that shit up, bro. I'm gonna windmill my pointer finger into that dislike button. It's not gonna be just a normal press. Like my arm's doing full circles. My shoulder is circling the joint, bro, to make up such a horrible lie. That's how I feel watching like half of these. Oh, is this the new Warzone meta? What you're gonna want is the GS45, put an extended mag on it, and that's it. See, like, I see bullshit like that all the time on TikTok, bro. I'm not saying there isn't like good pistols. Like the Grakova has that hip fire build that's nuts, right? Like there's so many just bullshit meta builds on TikTok, and I'm convinced that these people make them so other people will start running this gun and they can run whatever the actual meta is. Like run this SMG instead of the AK, and it's like the slowest TTK SMG in the game, and then they just put on and use the AK. This is what I've been running. I swear, totally not a lie. I definitely don't also just run the AK, and that's how it goes. What are we at? 9 out of 10. This is the last one. This is the last one that we need. Hurry up, 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 hurry up. Thank you. Come on, please. I want to be done with the Maelstrom. Please, God. Please, God, I want to be done. Oh, and he's dead. Oh, we're done. There we go. There it is. There's Nebula. Oh, now we can finally take this gun off. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Time to put it on. Let's see. I hate that it actually looks good because I'll never see this. I'll never touch this again. I mean, I guess I can put it on like a zombies build. God forbid I ever get it out of the box. But even if I get it out of the box, I'm probably not going to pick it up. As always, though, we got to load in. We got to look at it. Also, this is completely off topic, but I forgot to mention this. At least I think I did. I think I forgot to mention this. If you guys haven't seen the Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered, which it's more of a remake than a remastered, apparently drops in a week. Like they accidentally put it up on the website and it comes out in a week. I'll be playing that shit immediately, but there it is. Nebula Maelstrom. Now we never need to touch this absolute shit stain of a weapon again. Thank God.